Hi guys, it's Sherry and welcome to The Eyes Have It. Today I'm doing my very first fails video, which is what some people call products I regret buying. Not all fails are huge fails. Some of them are, kind of just not exactly what you wanted. This is the Almay Shadow Softies, and there is nowhere on here that I could find a color, so I will just call it light pink. While it feels really nice on the fingertip, I got almost no color from it on my eye, and I just didn't like the way it applied. A little chalky. My next one is huge disappointment, another recent purchase, and this is the Maybelline Expert Wear in Tastefully Taupe. I so wanted to like this, and I'll tell you why I didn't. In my quote Wicked video where I had the green, emerald green eyes and lips and nails, I used this in my crease because I thought it's taupe, right? No, it is a shimmer product, which I didn't realize from looking at it in the package. And when the lights hit it, it looked like I was wearing white frost eyeshadow in my crease. So if you're not filming and if you're not being photographed, probably not a big deal. But at my age and for what I do, it just isn't working for me. So I'm super disappointed to say that this is a fail. This is my high end, and I have a low end. This is the Charlotte Ronson 2 Times a Charm Blush and Contour Stick. It's contour on one end, kind of an ugly color if you ask me, and a blush on the other end. The blush is okay. I have a feeling that these have been kind of in stock for a long time because they've been on sale in the sales section on the Sephora website for months and months and months. I found this contour color very dirty on me. Didn't care for it at all. Like I said, the blush is okay. So I don't know that it's an epic fail, but it's certainly a fail. And thankfully, I didn't pay full price. I paid the sale price. Alright, the next one is something that I got on that e.l.f. 50% off sale. It was back in January, I think. And that is the e.l.f. High Definition Blush. And this one is in Encore. If you saw my e.l.f. 50% off video, this stuff is insane. I mean, it's so highly pigmented. I don't even know if I want to give you a sample, but okay, I'll give you a sample if you didn't see that video. It is so highly pigmented, and it gets everywhere. It is insanely fuchsia, and that little tiny bit would literally cover my whole face if I wanted it. If I wanted to put insane fuchsia blush all over my face, because it is really, really, really highly pigmented, and it is difficult to get off. In fact, the day that I did my haul video for the e.l.f. 50% sale, I had this stuff like all over me. So, I mean, I had it under my fingernails. Ugh, not pretty. Not pretty. I would say lips has probably been the area where I've had the most fails. And some of these are going to be things that a lot of you like. So sorry about that, but we all have our own personal opinions, especially about what we put on our face. So the first one is actually a formulation in a brand that I love. I just hated the color. So this is the Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Stick, which I happen to love in the other color that I have. But this one is called number 10 Juicy Peach. And okay, granted, my lips are maybe a little more pigmented naturally than the average bear, but this does not show up on me at all. So let's see, I'll do it right here. So like I'm rubbing quite a bit, and the only thing you can probably see is a little bit of the gloss. It's a wonderful lip crayon, and it smells great, and it's got a nice feel to it, but this color, fail. Alright, this is one of those things that you just go, who had the idea to do this? Sometime last summer or fall, I was looking for a lip gloss that was a little bit more on the nude, neutral side. And, you know, I do a lot, in fact, I would say most of my makeup shopping online because I live in a small town and there isn't a whole lot around here. But I ended up finding this Neutrogena Moisture Shine Gloss. And I can't read the color name, but the color number is 200. I think it's called Naturally Snood or something like that. But this stuff is so light. And my lips, as I said, are relatively well pigmented. And this stuff just comes out of my lips as white. Like white, I put white out or under eye concealer on my lips. I mean, that's what it reminds me of. It's so light. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to give you a good idea on my skin. Now, all you can see is the glisten, probably. It's just way too white. I'll see if I can get a little bit on my lips here. Now, granted, this is over top of a colored lip crayon. I'd say it goes a bit beyond nude to just like zero color over to the white. Fail for me, you know, it might be really, really great for a young lady who's just starting out with makeup, wants to wear gloss, but she's not allowed to wear a lot of color yet. That might be the perfect thing. For me, fail. Alright, now here's one that is super, super popular in the makeup world. I hate it. Sorry, I mean, you know, like I said, it's a personal thing. This is the first one I bought of this particular line, and I stopped there. Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain, and this one is in Rendezvous. And number one, some people say they like that minty thing going on. I don't. I've never cared for mint lip balms, and so I guess that's, you know, like chapstick and that, so I guess that's why I had a negative reaction to this. But, let's see. So there's the color. I just didn't care for it. I felt like, you know, I would put it on, and there would be nothing. So, you know, people talk about, oh, it's a stain, you know, it stays on your lips. I couldn't get it to show up to begin with, so I don't know how it was ever going to stain my lips. Next, this is an Elle lip pencil. I got this at Kohl's, and, you know, I was trying to find something, here again, on the neutral side, something that I could put under a neutral lip gloss or lipstick that would just, you know, keep me from feathering and, you know, keep things looking neat and everything. But what I ended up with, and this is shade 3, what I ended up with was something that looks more like eyebrow pencil or eyeliner than lip liner. Yeah, it's brown. I mean, and it's really brown. So, and not only is it brown, but it just pulls and pulls and pulls across the lip. Nasty. I just didn't like it. Fail. My last lip thing is the Sonia Kashuk Velvety Matte Lip Crayon in Blossomy Nude. Here again, going for, you know, more of a nudish sort of color, but I just didn't care for the feel of it. I found it a bit drying. This is not a huge fail. This is kind of like a baby fail. It was like it kept going further and further back in my lip crayon drawer because I found that I just really didn't enjoy the feel of it. This is by Palladio. This is rice powder in translucent. It was okay, not super epic fail, but you know, you notice there is a sort of a geisha girl kind of thing on the front, and you know, if you're going for a really, really light look, or if you're really pale complected, this may be the thing for you. The NYX and the e.l.f. both white setting powders. That is not inherently bad, But what I have noticed, probably more so with the e.l.f. than the NYX, I found them both to have almost a cornstarchy kind of texture. And I found that they really set in the fine lines in my hands. And this one not so much, like I said, as the e.l.f. It's silky, but I don't know, not my cup of tea. And then the e.l.f. Really accentuated fine lines. So here's the e.l.f. And what I did when I first got it is I just took a little in my hands and I brushed it between my hands, and I don't know if you can tell, but it settled into every single wrinkle and line in my hands. And where there are dry areas, it really accentuates them. So I was not very encouraged about using that on my 61-year-old very dry skin face. The Ulta Professional nail polish, and the color is, it's nude to me. I was looking, and I was shopping online, and I was looking for one of those real pale milky pinks, like where it's almost not pink. And they were out of the one that I wanted, so I went ahead and got this one because they were having a twofer at the time. And I had this on all last week, and I found that it so exactly matched my skin tone that it was a little unsettling to look down at my hands and not see my fingernails. I mean, it was like just the skin tone just continued right up through the top of my nails. It was a little weird. And also, that manicure, which I did myself, using this polish, lasted the least time of any polish I've used in the past probably 6 weeks. I mean, it just started to crumble and chip within 2 or 3 days. So I regret buying that. Alright, that is all. That's all from my epic, or my fails, epic or otherwise. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. I'd love to chat with you. So have a great day. Bye.